Hello and welcome back to our channel and our video tutorials. I am Anna Marie and today I have a birthday card for you. And let me show you some of the samples made by our design team members. Fantastic, beautiful, using the products like the Gardenia dies and flower dye and other bits and pieces. So this one is beautiful, made by Patricia, okay. Obviously a garden bloom paper pad, of course a mount board frames and the another message, stamped message. And here Patricia, I think that's Patricia, yes, also used the smallest two sizes of the Gardenia, okay, with the pad again. And just I choose a few more. Another beautiful one here. This is the lilac. This one actually has been made by Joanna, okay. Now this is what she created using the Circle with Love die, using also a garden bloom paper pads in lilac. So you can see, hopefully you can see how three-dimensional this is. It's lovely. A little bit more work. Okay, let me choose one or two more. Okay, this one in lilac again, so we've got larger flowers, obviously gardenia leaves again, and paper pads and another message, and mound board. And, well, just last one. Okay, and this is again, I think, by Patricia, yes? Beautiful one. Okay, so let me just explain what you do with the Circle with Love die, okay? So there you go. This is your actual die, which you can use as your stencil, in fact. But what I did actually here, I actually used this die on my blueberry two-sided pearl card, which we call glitz. That's the blueberry color, which it's beautiful. So I actually positioned my die just here, more to the bottom, okay? So this is going to be a part of my flower arrangement. I also die cut the same die in one of the papers from the Garden Bloom pad, okay? You can use this part as well, but I actually die cut this part only for my word with love. So you can see that later on, okay? And of course, some of the waste. So everything is going to be revealed, right? Okay, so first things first, I will actually use the white ceramic effect to actually tint a couple of things. Now, I've actually used the Christmas green glitz card for our gardenia leaves, and I will be actually muting them down. I want them less bold of that color than they are. I also cut myself out some of the borders from the one of the designs from the pad as well, so I will mute the edge of them as well. And I will also tint the outside of my petals from the Garden Bloom pads as well. Right, so I will crack on with this and I will see you in a sec. Right, so I've just applied double-sided tape to the back of my mount, okay, in the right order, so you know there's always facing you, so to speak. And also what I am going to do, I'm going to use one of the designs from the Garden Bloom pad, okay, this beautiful grain effect look, behind my mount. So this is just my waist, and I just need to make sure that I trim it to the size that I need. Okay, and basically, again, if you're planning anything like that and you are just concerned, obviously, how far you're going to go with this mount onto your base card, just give yourself a little markings, you know, like there and there and there, so to speak, just roughly. But I'm sure you can do that without it anyway. So this is just my waist. If you have the whole panel within the same size or bigger panel than the actual blueberry card, that would not be a problem at all. Okay, so roughly here, and right, and I'm good to go. Now, so I have this strong double-sided tape at the back, but I will actually apply just a little bit of my PVA glue to the edge of my circle die. Not too close, because obviously the glue will slightly spread, so you don't want it to be runny. Okay, but just enough. And I think that's good. Oops. There you go. So I'm going to stick this panel down. Okay, and I'm done. So here from the outside, I'm just going to just gently make sure that my glue is stuck on. Right, okay, fab. Now, so this is where I'm going to apply the my navy blue, well, a blueberry blue card into it. So I'm just going to fill in this gap with my actual die cut. So tiny amount of glue. Literally just dots, dots, dots. This is where the dots actually are very handy on this die. So now we're just going to fit in into the gap. There you go. Just there you go. There you go. And we are done. Okay. Now, if you needed to press anything, you can just take a piece of paper and just press it onto it. So I am done. Now, I also have some of the waste from my opposite colors. So this is my black from this die cut. If you remember, I did cut out the same die from a black design. And what I am doing, I'm actually snipping just the message of my black. And when you're done with this, please don't chuck your actual circle in a bin, because you can use the waste for your other flower arrangement on something else. Okay, so now love is out. I'm just going to trim it. So my love is going to come here. And then width. And that's width. Okay? So we've got width, love as well. Now, but before I do that, I'm actually going to stick my panels that I've obviously cut out from the Garden Bloom paper pad as well. And I'm just going to, for speed, use the glue gun. And this one's going to come just here. There you go. This is done. Right, so now that I've got a little bit black border showing, we can actually incorporate a little bit more of our black. So you just need to find where, for example, this circle is going to fit in. Does it make sense? So I am actually going to use the large one here because it would look really, really nice. For this purpose, I'm going to use the PVA glue, which is going to be more flat. It's a bit of like a jigsaw puzzle. You've got to find the right waist to go into the right circle. Okay, so I've got another one here. I think we need, that's this one here. There you go. Yep, perfect. So I'm just going to pop this out. And I think for now, the two black areas will be just fine. I will add some more at the end of it if I decide to do that. Okay, and now we can actually bring our flowers together. So I've stippled them with the ceramic effect. They are dry now. I've got my gardenia leaves as well. Okay, and basically most of my petals I actually squeeze just like I squeeze at most of my flower dies. But I'll just show you very, very quickly that basically all I do is just like so. Okay, so they are a little bit raised. Okay. Lovely. So this is done. Right, at this point what I will also do, I'm going to stamp my message, which comes from the Bloom Birthday Wishes collection. And because we have a message here with love, all I have to do is add a message on your birthday. Let me just reposition this to straight. So there you go. Fibre, I'm just applying my fibre just to the top like so. Again, I can always trim it down at the end if it's too much. And now I'm going to bring everything together. Right, so only a few bits and pieces to add, really. One of them, it's actually my bird cage from Garden Bloom paper pad. Again, and we're just going to tack under there, just so we get a little bit showing. And then finally, the pearl and pen, which is obviously self-adhesive as well. And you saw me adding the PVA glue to the edge of my mount. So that's obviously to stick my crushed ice onto it as well. So there you go. I stick the cage first onto my card, and then we add the circles. There you go. So just lift your flower up add your cage there. We can actually add it underneath my gardenia leaf. I've got another bird here sitting in the middle of my flower from the pad as well. And now a couple of white dots just for my circle. Done. So let me show you the skirt on the clean surface, and that's a gardenia bloom flower dye leaves, sprigs, garden bloom paper pads, crushed ice, you name it. Basically my favorite items. So I hope you enjoyed this video tutorial, and I hope you can stop by and visit us next time. If you would like to visit our bundle, product bundles of everything that I've used in this demo, you can find it on our website in the video tutorial category. Okay, thank you, and until next time, take care. Bye-bye.